Today, we've got new crates, new boosters, and a whole lot more. Let's check them out and see how overpowered they can make us here in Minecraft Prisons. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Prisons. Today, of course, we're back here on AkumaMC, the best #1 rated Minecraft Prison server, for another episode in this insane season. Guys, hopefully you're excited for this video because we're checking out a bunch of things which we've technically never even looked at before. So that is super exciting, and we're going to be opening some of the crates because I've purchased 3 of the bundles, okay? So that means we got 3 Start of the World crates and we got 3 Nebula crates, all of which we're going to open today. And of course, you guys know how it works. If I'm opening it, then I'm going to be doing a giveaway for you guys as well. Now, off camera, I essentially made sure to make to actually mine up to 100,000 blocks mined, but then I realized like the whole reason I was doing it pretty much was for the mortar, because we actually do have now on our pickaxe a what is it, a rune, I think? Yeah, the Mortar Madness rune, which technically would proc a whole bunch of different things from the mortar. But then I realized, like, I thought it was 100,000, but it turns out it's 150. So that kind of does suck a little bit. That just means that I got to put some more work into actually mining the blocks and getting to that point. So that's another little task that I'm going to set myself off camera. So if you guys see next time I'm, on and I have friggin' mined a whole bunch more blocks, then that'll be why. And hopefully we can get that unlocked and we can get that starting to proc, because I feel like that would definitely be a useful thing to have. And I do not want to waste the skin shifter rune that I have going, not skin shifter rune, the Mortar Madness rune that I have going on right now. There are benefits. Of course, I wasn't just mining for that. We do actually have some gems to spend today, a little bit of tokens as well. So we're going to get into all of that in just a few moments here. So we are going to be opening 3 Start of the World crates and 3 Nebula crates. Some of the other things which I actually have today is something that is a super exclusive thing for if you're over rank, I think it's 900. Yeah, if you're over rank 900 and you have the key finder enchant maxed out, essentially there's a key which you can find at that level that you can't find at any other level. So we're going to be opening a couple of those today and seeing just how overpowered those are as well. So all cool and new things to do in today's episode. Let's start by opening up these crates and telling you guys how you can actually win some for yourself. Before we open those crates, let's claim all these like relic caches and stuff like that, just so we don't have a whole bunch of other stuff in our inventory. Get these all claimed and get them placed down, and hopefully these will give me a couple tokens to use here and there today, which is of course super useful. We'll take all of that, and we should get ourselves, a couple skin boxes and stuff like that as well. Continuing to level up the Shadow Clone skin as well. You guys know that that's been our priority pretty much since day one, and probably will continue to be throughout the season until we've got it maxed out. So hopefully that doesn't actually take us too long here. So with all that being opened, it's time to open the actual weekly crates. Now, if you guys want to be in with a chance of winning one of these bundles of 3 of each of the crates, then all you guys need to do is like this video right now, subscribe to the channel, comment your username, and then make sure you've joined the giveaway only Discord and you press the enter button in there. As long as you've done all of that, then you're essentially entered. You're good to go. So make sure you've completed all of the requirements and I'll be picking a winner. It will be the package of 3 to 1 lucky person. Let's get on with opening our own. Let's start with this Start of the World crate and see exactly where this takes us and exactly what we can get from this. We're going to get some pet eggs, some more keys, and the jackpot item is going to be a tier 1, 2 tier 1 crystal boxes. Not bad at all. We'll take it. It's not the best. It's not the worst. We'll take it. It should give us some tokens and good stuff out of there. A bouncy blocks rune as well, which I'm actually going to go ahead and immediately apply because we don't actually have, or we have an additional slot that we don't have filled yet. So might as well go ahead and add that one in there because, why wouldn't we? Oh, wait, I don't know if I do have one unlocked. I think this one has just been put in the wrong place. So I guess right now, since we don't have Mortar Madness, we might as well put bouncy blocks in there. I guess that makes the most sense because we don't even have a mortar to go off. So yeah, that makes the most sense. Let's go next Start of the World crate, see what this is going to give me. Hopefully something huge. We'll take all the keys and everything that it can give us. An extra Start of the World crate out of it as well. So everything technically that we got in that crate was pretty much free. We'll take it. All right, next one. I guess we'll place both of them down actually, see what we can get out of the 2. We're going to get a whole bunch more keys. We'll open all the keys at the end here. We do get a V-Kit Shard Halloween. And what else do we get? 24 robot gens. Not bad. We've actually been needing some more robot gens, so that's not the worst thing in the world to get. Let me claim all of these robots, and actually these will help me out massively with gems and tokens, so we can't complain about those. I'll take that. Let's apply them all, and that is very nice. All right, now on to the Nebula crates. This is the highest tier of crate available right now. Let's open these at 1 by 1, see what we can get. I'm guessing a lot of keys again. Yep, and the jackpot item is going to be 5 tier 1 attachment boxes. Something you actually did, of course, go over in the last episode, attachments, so those are pretty useful. We might uncover those and see if we can get anything better than we already have, or I might sell them, because I know that they do sell for quite a lot, and I would like to make as much money as we possibly can right now, because we are a little bit behind on enchants, not massively, but to the point where it would probably be beneficial for us to sell some things and get some enchants with the money instead. All right, let's see what we can get from this next one right here. Another V-Kit shard. We'll take it. I don't think they're really... I don't know what they're really worth right now. Obviously, the last season was super, super crazy, and a lot of people got loads of V-Kit shards. We do get a Pet Egg Masterful, which technically we are still looking for the dual miner in the Masterful tier. Let's open it, see what happens. We get the drill bit pet at Masterful tier. That's not the one we were after, but a good pet nonetheless. We'll take it. So that leaves us with quite a few things to open now and hopefully use to get our tokens up and stuff. What I am going to do before I open all those is just open up all my keys, because they might actually give me more of all of these like vaults and, you know, relic caches and all that good stuff. So may as well open them now and get everything that we want to open in our inventory and ready to go. Oh, I just opened the grind keys. Okay, well, that was the other thing which we were going to open today, and I guess I just did it. So there we go. We actually got an enchant proc booster. I don't know if we really got anything other. Maybe we got some gold mystery vaults. Let me show you guys actually the rewards that you can get from that, because it is actually the best key available. So you can get 2 times mana boosters from it. Unfortunately, we only got the 1.15. I guess that's kind of the main thing that you can get from it. You can get diamond vaults, you can get attachment boxes and all that good stuff. So it's actually one of the best keys. Now, if we get ourselves to rank 900 or above, then we'll start getting those keys fairly regularly. But, you know, we are pretty much nowhere near that stage at this point. So we'll have to see whether that is going to be somewhere that we do end up nearer the end of the season. But if we do, then just know then those freaking keys can be pretty insane. All right, let's get all of these mystery vaults open. These are mostly good for tokens. I don't even think, or they might actually, yeah, they do give me shadow clone skin fragments. But other than that, I don't think I really have anything else filtered in here. We will get a lot of keys as well, so we won't say no to any of that. Lots of the silver ones here. So my tokens should, yes, they are flying up right now. We get another skin shifter rune as well. Not bad at all. And yeah, that's what we're looking like right now. Let's open up these skin boxes as well. Maybe we get one. No, we didn't get a friggin... We didn't get a shadow clone one like we wanted here. We do actually have another stack of the bronze ones. So let's spam all these open. Again, these help pretty well with tokens. They're not massive, these bronze ones. They do help a little bit here and there. We did get 2 more shadow clone skin fragments from that as well. So we cannot complain. Let's see. There we go. All right, that's all of that opened. Now into the relic caches and see what they can give me. Honestly, I'm really like thankful that all the like openables pretty much lead almost always to more openables. Like it's actually pretty cool because you kind of get in an endless cycle where you're gaining so many like tokens and stuff like that just from all the random stuff you're opening, which is absolutely huge, really. Like if you get in that endless cycle where tokens are getting, or like openables are getting you more tokens and more openables, and you just continue, you get more openables, more tokens, more openables. Like, I don't know, it's just a really good place to be in, I think. It's like today, we've already gotten ourselves up to 2.7Q just from opening what we already had in our inventory, pretty much. Like, of this stuff hasn't even really come from the crates that we just opened. It's come from all the keys which we had, which isn't a direct effect of those crates. So it's actually pretty cool to think of it that way. Let's see. Can we get some more shadow clones here? I don't know if we did. Maybe these are. Nope. We didn't get any more shadow clone, but Night Fury is now upgraded to level 1. I didn't realize that we'd only just unlocked that one, so that's pretty cool. 2 more shadow clone there as we go towards level 2 on that one. And there we have it. So I think I'm going to leave these crystal and attachment boxes for the second because I really want to decide what I actually want to do with those. I don't know fully yet. Oh, we do have another skin shifter rune here, which I think you only need 2 of them to combine from memory, unless you need 3. Yeah, you only need 2 of these to combine to the next level, so we might as well get ourselves a skin shifter level 4. Go ahead and apply that, and there we go. We've now got 2 active ones ready and waiting to go. Now, one of the other things that I've been given from some of my gang members are these little boosters right here. Now, I guess these are the potions which you probably get from, if it's still... Is it Juggernaut? I think that's what it used to be called. I don't know whether it's the same thing now. I'm not actually seeing it in the enchant menu, but that I remember it was something you used to get from an enchant called Juggernaut. I don't know what it would now be. Oh, it's still the same thing, and it's a rebirth enchant. So that's pretty cool. They've actually, yeah, given me a whole bunch of these. They basically give you like individual boosters for certain things. So for example, Potion of Victory gives you a 7.5% token, gem, rank, and pickaxe XP booster for 5 minutes. Which is actually super, super clutch. That is definitely the best one that we have. And I should probably use that at some point. But the others give you like 10% gem boost, 10% rank boost, 20% pickaxe XP, and stuff like that. So they're super, super useful. If you got a lot of them, then you can. I don't believe there's any cooldown on them. So you could theoretically just spam them out. And, you know, you could just activate them back to back to back to back. So if you get a lot of them, they are actually super, super useful and super worthwhile. So I would recommend getting that enchant if you get up to the point. Obviously, we're nowhere near that point right now. We we couldn't actually be much further from it. But we will get there one day. But it's cool to see that my gang members have in fact got there, and they are earning these pretty cool rewards. And I mean, they're giving me some as well, so we're not going to complain at all. Now, one thing I did want to do is actually start applying some pet candies here. Now, I only have a couple of them, but we have a pet in which we're working on. We don't have the highest tier as of yet, but you know what? I feel like we may as well use these where we can. So let's go ahead and deactivate this pet, add these 4 levels to it. There we go, up to level 27. This one only goes up to 85. So, you know, we've still got a long way to work on this pet, to be honest. But, you know, I think it'll come. We just need to do a lot more grinding anyway. So let's actually get into spending what we have available today. We got 2.8Q tokens. We got nearly 40 million gems. In fact, let me make that 40 million by mining a couple more blocks here. And there we go. We got 40 million gems to spend as well. Let's see what we want to do with it. So the 2.8Q, I'm thinking, well, first of all, let's max out all the ones which have had slight upgrades, which should be Jackhammer, should be Token Merchant. There we go. It should be Prestige. No, not Prestige Finder. That's not what gets an upgrade. I can't even remember what the other ones are that get an upgrade, to be honest with you. I thought it was one of these other ones, but apparently not. I don't know. I don't remember. It was an enchant that's been removed. But I'm thinking we just go ham on the Prestige Finder. It's something which we're still working on massively. We could put something to Vein Miner as well, but I don't know how beneficial that would be. Oh, it's a little bit of a head scratcher, to be honest. I don't really know fully which one we should go for. I think the Prestige Finder is that ongoing enchant that we are continuously trying to get. So actually, let's add 2 levels to Merchant, and then I think I just added 3. No, I added 2. Okay, we're good. And then we'll add the rest into Prestige Finder, I think. I think that's the best way to do it. We have continually got to get that enchant up because, like I've said before, gem enchants are huge. We need them. We got to have them. It's something we need to do. All right, let's look at the gem enchants because we got 40 million to spend. Now, I could go ham on Shard Collector, which would help my gang out massively. However, I don't really mind that much, so therefore me having a super high level of Shard Collector is kind of a waste of my gems in my opinion, because I think even at the maximum level, I wouldn't really be getting noticeable amounts of shards for my gang. So with all of that said and all of that in mind, I am actually going to do Heroic Treasure Finder, I think. I'm going to chuck on a couple of levels of this. We'll start with 2, just to, you know, start it slowly. I want to see what it's all about. I've never had this enchant before, I don't think. So I want to see what it's about. It basically has the ability to find all the types of relic caches and mystery vaults. And if it has the ability to find all of them, then that could mean we get diamond mystery vaults from this. I don't know the chances. I don't know the odds. But technically, that is what it's saying. And I think that could be super cool. So I'm glad we've gotten that one. And then I'm going to put the rest into Black Hole, I think, for now. Get that going because I feel like that's kind of one of the critical enchants as well. So that's nice to do that. There we go. That should technically help me with gems as well and tokens. So it's kind of a win-win. Obviously, we're saving massively for this Whisperer enchant because that thing is ridiculous. And then Wild Wither is also insane if we do get to that point this season. But it's still kind of the same journey which has been, or the same story which has been over the last few episodes. We need to save up a lot of gems. We need to save up a lot of tokens because we still have massive upgrades to do. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is actually selling the 2 times token boosters that I have or got from crates recently, and actually going ahead and then investing that into trying to complete the rest of my token enchants that we have available right now, because we have fallen behind, like I said, a little bit with it, but I think we probably do have the stuff to sell in order to get back there. So let's take actually a little look at the gang right now. So if we do gang info peps, it should show us exactly what everyone's been up to. I've got 44,000 blocks. The rest of my gang pretty much are massively ahead of me. And, you know, that's kind of expected. I mean, if we're being real. If we take a look at IS Top right now, we are not IS Top, Gang Top. We are currently placed in the 9th position. So we have fallen a little bit. It's getting increasingly harder to win those hourlies and those dailies, you know, and get those points up there, because if you guys don't know how the gang system works, then essentially there is a gang event hourly, I believe it is the command. A gang event hourly, so this ends in 19 minutes. You guys can see that it's basically just based on how many blocks have been mined in that hour by the gang that's online currently. So obviously, we're not even on this one right now. Let's take a look at the daily one. We are not even placed on that one. We're on 17th on this one. So we've, you know, we have been slacking a little bit. I won't lie to you, but my guys have been putting in a lot of time as well. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of in between. And then we got the weekly one, of course, which is very dependent on where we place on Gang Top, because essentially what you end with at the end of the week is what you start the next week with points wise. So It's very, very important to get that weekly up there. I would like to continue to try and get that. We do have a full gang. I don't know whether we're not working as hard or whether the rest of the server are just working a lot harder this season, but I feel like we were placing very, very well last season, and that's fallen off a little bit. So I would like to get back up there. Obviously, I can't really talk too much because I'm one of the slackers. I'm one of the big slackers in the gang. But, you know, I technically feel like I was slacking this much last season and we were still getting up there. So I don't know what the answer is. I will have to employ a gang manager to look after that and make sure that my gang is getting out there. Because at the end of the day, I want them to win gift card balance. I don't take any of the cut, by the way, in case you were wondering. It's literally all just my gang. So yeah, I want them to get more gift card balance and I want them to spend it wisely and all that good stuff. So we'll see where we can get to. So a little bit more of an opening episode for you guys today. Unfortunately, I did kind of skip over those grind keys. They are super, super important and super, super overpowered. We had 5 of them to open today and I gapped out and I freaking opened them. I don't even know what we got from them. I don't think it can't have been any of the good things. But if we could get one of those 2 times mana boosters out of there eventually, then that would be very insane, and I'd love to show you guys that. All right, guys, with all that being said and done, I've got continuous grinding to get on with off camera. I, again, need to make sure that my tokens and my gems are getting up there. Those are the main things. Those are the main focuses. Make sure you guys are doing the same, by the way. I mean, if you want to progress here on Prisons, you're going to need all of that kind of stuff. So guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please make sure you do go ahead and leave a like on it. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that as well. It would be much appreciated. That is going to be it from me today, and I hope to see you all in the next episode of OP Prisons here on AkumaMC.